I just bought a box full of Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultras to fix, flip, and resell. Let's take a look at these. All right, so here's the box. As you can see, it says my business name. There's actually 19 pieces in here. And there's actually two personal items in here. There's a regular S22 and an iPad. So I really don't know exactly what condition they are in. I know some of them are broken, some of them are not. Some's gonna be, they just need the charging port fixed, or maybe just like the back cover is gonna be broken. I really don't know. But one thing I do know, that I did get these for cheap. And if you guys know how much a Galaxy S22 Ultra costs, like if it was brand new, those phones came out, that's last year's model, and the S22 Ultra, so it's basically the Note phone. I believe when they first came out, they were a $1,200 phone. I believe so. But each one of these, I got for $160. So I know this is gonna be the iPad right here. So I needed an iPad for my store. I'll tell you guys how much I got this for. I'm sure this is probably cracked screen. We'll see right now. But I'm gonna use this for my store. I have an iPad in here, but it got too old. And let's see, this is an iPad 8th generation. And I'll turn it on. But I got this thing for cheap too. See, here we go. This one's cracked. Let's turn it on. This is going to be, yeah, it looks like the LCD is good. So I bought this for $125. iPad 8th generation. All right, so let's just go from here all the way down. And once again, I bought these all for $160. Let's see what this one. Turn these on, S22 Ultra. It says this one LCD. So we'll see. So I'll see what's wrong with these first. Some of them I'll fix, some of them I won't. Okay, so this is an LCD needs to get changed. It's up there, but guess what? This is how much an LCD costs. I'll show you right here. As we can see, I can change the color if I want to. So here we are, $216. Or if I wanted to keep it that color, because the back looks perfectly fine. The back doesn't even seem like scratched really, look. I'll take this off. There you go. I can also buy a screen without the frame for $221. So let's do the math on this one. If it costs $160 for this phone, and I need to change out the LCD, so let's just say $222 plus $222, all in, $382 with this phone. I would list this at $600. So I would be making around $220 on this particular phone, on this one right here, because you can get a screen for $222. You can buy a back glass. You can buy this whole back cover for $15. So I know some of them will be like this. Some of them will have cracked glass. Some of them will have maybe some other issue, right? Let's check this one. And most of the time it says what's wrong with it on the back. Cracked camera lens. There? Is that it? That's it? Here, let me see the front. Let's see if this thing boots on. Battery's dead. Let me plug this in. This is freaking gold. If I don't have to do anything to this phone, and all I have to do is just replace the lens. So this is one piece. You can't see it under, but it's one piece that's that fits in. I would have to take the back cover off, and these are all connected. It's just like one piece, but here it looks like it's separate pieces. But it's like a metal shield with these connected to it and just sticks underneath. Let me plug this in. All right, so it's charging right now. Let's see if I can get this to charge to like 1% and then I'll turn it on. But the back is not cracked. The sides are good. Yeah, I wouldn't even do anything to this. I would just sell it used. This is you guys know, like, the price is based on condition. This is a very good condition phone. This is like this is like great condition. This isn't like brand new condition, like fully refurbished, but this is pretty much as good as you're gonna get. So this, I'm just $160 in. Let's say I wanted to discount this a little bit, or if I put this on OfferUp or Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace, and let's say if I was listing all of them for $600 and somebody wanted to kind of lowball me and say, hey, $500 cash right now, or whatever, you know how they fucking do that shit, right? I'd be like, $525, go ahead. 106. Let's say if I sold this, right? Let's check this out. Let's say if I sold this one for $525 minus I'm $160 in, without even just replacing the lens, which costs like $3. I'd be like $300. I would make $365 on this phone right here. All right, so I got this to kind of charge a little bit. So let's see if it turns on. Let's see if anything else is wrong with it other than cracked camera lens. I'll show you guys how much a camera lens costs on this. There we go. Camera lens, $2.39. That's it. Or you can just buy the glass, the little pieces of glass. So it looks like I have to charge this maybe like 2 or 3%. Otherwise it's gonna take too much energy to power on, and then it's just gonna shut off again. So let's wait till 3%. All right, so it's at 3%. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. This should be enough. All right, there we go. Look at that LCD, or the OLED. There is nothing wrong with it anywhere. No dots, no black dots, no nothing. Cracked camera lens. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put these all up for the same price. So that's it. This phone looks good, right? Of course, I'm gonna go through all this and make sure everything's good, like the camera's working, all that. All right, so there's 2 down. We still have 15 to go, but I'm gonna go a lot quicker. All right, here's number 3. Let's see what's up with this one. See if it turns on. Let's see what it says on the back. This is a nice one. Let's see what this says. LCD. So this is another one that needs an LCD, which is fine because once again, I bought this so cheap. I bought it for $160. An S22 Ultra. The back is good. The frame is actually good. Look at that. The size. It looks like all I have to do is just change the LCD out. The whole OLED display. Let's see. Yep, right up there. So this is gonna cost $220. The back is good. It's gonna be another used one. I bought this for $160. It's gonna cost me $220 to fix this. I'm all in on this phone for $380. I'll put this up again once again for like $600. So I'll make $220 on this phone. All right, let's put this one away. Let's get on to the next one. And these are all different gigs too. There's 128 gigs in here. They're all mixed. 128 gigs, 256 gigs, and 512 gigs. They all cost the same price, all of them. So this one's 128 gigs. The one that I just showed you guys earlier, 128 gigs. So far they look like they're all 128 gigs. Here's another one, LCD. This color is nice. Let's see if it boots up, if it has battery in here. This one's a little bit more kind of scratched up here. So probably on this one, I'll just change out the LCD screen, right, with the glass. There it is, one little dot right there. There you go. There it is. So once again, all in on this phone, I'm gonna be $380. Still looking good. Because remember, one of them, I don't even have to do anything to them. Let's see this one. Here's a white colored one. This one says, what's wrong with it? LCD, another LCD. Yep, that's right there. But the back is good. The frame looks new. Frame is good on that side. Frame is good on that side. The frame is good on that side. Has the S Pen to it, right? So once again, this is gonna get fixed. I'll be all in on this phone for $380. Let's put this away. Yeah, and these work with all carriers. These are all unlocked, have passed and been checked through the carriers and all that. Let's try this one. How many gigs was this one? 128 gigs. Okay. All right, let's see this one. This one doesn't have anything with it. Let's just turn it on. There's no paper with it. Unless it's from here. Let's see. Okay, so I found a little piece of paper. It was actually right here with this little baggie. But this is it right here. It says the volume up and volume down button has a functionality fail. So this one looks good. All I have to do is change out the volume buttons, the volume cable that goes in here. But the LCD looks good, or the screen. That's what it says on this thing. So once again, the volume buttons probably cost like $7 or something. Let's look at this real quick. Here we are. Power and volume button flex cable for S22 Ultra. About $4. So I'll charge this one later. We'll assume that the display is good because it does not say on here that the display is actually bad. It just says fail volume button, volume buttons, volume up button and volume down button. Oh, it feels like it's hard. Like it's stuck or something like that. I fixed one of these before, and what it was all I had to do was open the back and clean it in here, because sometimes people spill stuff in here. They spill a drink and it gets in there and it becomes like from all the sugar or whatever that's in the soda or whatever they spill in there, that the button becomes stuck. So you just change the cable. So let's just put this one away. So probably all in on this phone, if this costs $160, let's say it costs $5 to change the volume cables. I'm all in. I'm in on this for $165. And then I can resell this for probably like, I'll probably list this at $600. Once again, if somebody wants a low ball, I'll just give them a more like used looking phone, you know, but I'll probably sell this for like $600. All right, so here's one right here. This is one that I was waiting for. Glass cracked. And where's the glass? Oh, there it is. Glass cracked. Let's see down here. So if the glass is cracked, but the LCD is still good, I can save the screen and resell it for money, right? Let's see how it looks when it boots all the way up. Yeah, here we go. It's just the glass that's cracked. I don't see any LCD damage at all. You would see a black mark or whatever. Oh yeah, I can keep the screen and resell it to a refurbishing company. There you go. So how much would I get for a cracked glass, cracked only screen? Let's see, let's look this up. All right, so here we have our LCD buyback program. We'll click it to Samsung. And here we go, S22 Ultra, I could get $75 for this screen. Of course, you know, I'll pay the $220 for the new screen, but I'll get in return, I'll get $75 back. So in reality, when I put in that I get my credit for this screen that I would send them, so 75, the screen costs $220, that would be 120 plus 25 would be like 120, 30, 40, 145. So I'd be like 145 into this phone, 145, right? Plus the cost that it cost us, the amount that it cost this phone, right? I'm all in on this phone for $305. Once again, I put it up for sale for $600. It's not bad, right? All right, let's get on to the next one. And how many gigs is this one? 128. I bet you it's all 128, and then it goes to the 200 gig one and then the 512 gigs. I bet you that's how they put them in here. I'll just go quickly, right? Let's just see what these are, what the piece of paper says on the back. LCD. This one is unlocked, 128 gigs. This one's booting up, but it says, yeah, this one needs LCD. And on all of these, the backs are perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with these. These phones have probably been in phone cases. This one's missing an S Pen. I'll buy an S Pen for this one. But yeah, it says LCD. Let's see if it booted up already. It's booting up. There we go. There it is right there, the little green thing right there. So there we go. Here we go. Here's another one that's missing an S Pen. What does it say on the thing? It looks like the battery's swollen on this one. Let me plug this one in. All right, so I got this one up to 2%. Let's wipe this down. So the ticket, this is a scratch-free screen. What the hell? So this ticket thing, it says that it's actually, it says LCD, but the thing is that I know that this thing needs a battery, because as you can see, the back is kind of coming off, and when you push it like this, it bounces right back. And I can kind of feel that there's a lump right here in the middle, which means the battery is starting to swell. And when the battery is starting to swell, it pushes, it has to push things out of the way, right? So the back cover a lot of the times ends up coming off. And this also ticket says that it hasn't been fully tested either. Not fully tested. So maybe there's something else wrong with this, right? It could be the power, the battery's swollen and the battery's not fully working. So we'll put this aside. I'll take a better look at this, see how it goes back to zero. The freaking battery needs to get replaced on this. But I want to see if the LCD is actually, if the LCD is bad. I'll assume that it is, though. I'm sure that they probably got it to turn on. Maybe not. I'm pushing the power button. Let's see. Let me see if I squeeze it. No, it's not powering on. Probably the power button, maybe that needs to get replaced, or the battery is not letting it power on. But I mean, it does look like it works, though. So put this aside. All right, let's speed this up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to not turn these on. I'm just gonna read what it says, or I won't fully, if the battery's dead, I won't charge it anymore. See, the back covers are good on these. Look at that. Okay, this one says LCD. And plus the S Pen is missing. So LCD needs to get changed. You guys already know how much that is, right? $220 to replace the LCD. All right. $128 gigs also. All right, let's see this one. This one says, this is 256 gigs. And I think there's some like, get some alcohol and rub that off. It looks like it's probably from someone's case, phone case. Let's see what this is. LCD roto. That means LCD is bad. So there's a crack in the screen. LCD is bad. They fully successfully erased it. Clean ESN, IMEI, whatever. Okay, let's get on to the next one. That was a 256 gig model. So I bet all the rest of these are all 512 gig ones. Let's see. Yep, 512 gigs right there. Let's see what's wrong with this one. It says battery. That's all it says, battery. This one says LCD. It's 512 gigs. This one needs an LCD. There we go. $512 gigs. Glass cracked shadow LCD. Let me at least see the cracked glass. Where is it? Where is, oh, it's up here. It's cracked up here. And it says glass cracked shadow LCD. I bet you this one, let's see the shadow. Where the hell is the shadow at? Do you guys see a shadow? On the LCD, I don't see nothing. Look. What shadow? Are you talking about this? No, that's smudge. That was just a smudge. What shadow? Oh, I see it right here. So there's like a little burn-in thing right there, but I think that'll be fine. See where the home thing is right here? There's a little shadow right there. Whatever. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not going to fix the LCD on this one. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So 160 bucks. It comes with the S Pen and it's 512 gigs. And if this doesn't start charging by the time I'm done with these, then it probably needs a freaking new battery. All right, let's see with this one. Glass is cracked. Let's see. Glass cracked. Probably has a good LCD. Oh no. LCD is bad. Okay. So this is 512 gigs. Factory unlocked. Put this to the side. We have two left. Here's a red one. It looks kind of orange. Black and orange. What the hell? What's the thing say? It says different LCD. So what they probably meant is the person probably changed the back cover because the back cover looks like it's new, right? But it's not matching on the sides. So I mean, I can just buy a back cover for $15, put a black one on here, and then the phone will match. Let's see how the LCD looks. LCD is fine. There's no shadow down here or nothing. Look, LCD is perfectly fine. And a S Pen, oh, orange. So yeah, this person probably got their phone fixed. Yeah, you can see the S Pen thing works. See the little thing. So this is probably like an original screen. It's either like a refurbished screen or a Samsung screen. But this phone is not going to get touched. I'll probably just replace the back cover, which costs $15, and I'll resell it like that. Here we got our last one right here. Remember, this was 512 gigs. This should be another 512 gigs right there. Let's see what's wrong with this one. Glass cracked right there. Glass cracked. Let's see if the LCD is good so I can save this and resell it to the refurbishing companies, which I believe they'll give you, what, 75? I think if I read that right. Get 75 for the screen to help pay for the cost of the part. Does it come with the S Pen? Yep, comes with the S Pen. The frame is good, or it's good enough, right? Here we go, glass cracked. Yep, there it is, glass cracked. But this phone is 512 gigs. If it's 512 gigs, I would sell it more than $600. The 250 some gig, I'll sell it for a little bit more than that. But the base model, the base 128 gigs, I'll list them all for $600. And if somebody maybe want to negotiate and they're gonna pay cash, maybe I'll sell them for a little less, you know, $50 off or something like that. If I could sell them fast, right? This is a gold mine. This whole box is a gold mine. The LCD looks good. But this ticket, remember it said LCD on it. Where's the freaking ticket at? Oh, it's on the back. What does it say? Turn on fast charging. Yes, turn it on. Why does it say LCD though? This thing says, oh, it just says battery. That's all it is. It says battery. So all the battery just needs to get replaced on this. $160. I bought this and just needs a new battery. This is 512 gigs too. 512 gigs. Hell yeah. This phone's good to go. So to top this all off, all these phones are legit. I'm telling you. I think I came up on a freaking gold mine on these. If you guys want to see more videos like this, write in the comments something or like the video. Because I'm gonna get more phones like this. I have iPhones like this, right? Yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like these, just let me know. I'll probably make them anyways. All right, so I'm picking up this recording on a later date. It's actually just 2 days later. I managed to, for those of you guys that want to know numbers and stuff like that, I managed to go through every single phone, and every phone has a sticky note with it of what part needs to get ordered, if it needed something or not. So I went through all 17 of these S22 Ultras, and this is the parts, these are the actual parts that I needed to get. So for the screens, I actually needed, what is that, 10, 11, 12 screens. So I needed to order 12 screens for out of the 17 phones. I needed to buy 5 S Pens. So 5 of these have the S Pens missing. One of them needed a new battery. One of them needed a front selfie camera. And one of them needed a charging port. All right, so all of these right here, all these just needed new screens. So we'll put these over here. These ones right here only had the glass cracked. So I'm gonna save the LCD screens and I'm gonna sell them off to the refurbishing company. I believe in the video, I said that you can get $75 for these screens. Right here, glass only cracked, LCD is good, glass only, glass only, glass only. So, and then these right here were very simple repairs. This one only needs the matching back glass. So this screen has actually been changed out on this phone. It was changed out with the OLED screen and the frame, but they kept the matching back glass on. So I had to order only a back glass for this one. This one only needed a charging port. When I would connect it, it would say like moisture in the port. So I cleaned it out with alcohol and I did all that, and it still, when I connect, it would say something in the port, moisture or whatever. So I'm just changing the port out. This one right here is fine. All of these are actually in good condition, but this one, all it needs is a new volume cable right here. It's kind of smashed right here. The cable is worn out. It's not smashed, like, it's not like there's a dent or anything. It's just the volume down. The inside of the phone, the little nipple where this pushes into, it's like worn out. So I'm changing the volume cable on there, and I already have that here in the store. So this is going to be simple repair. And this one, actually, phone needs nothing right here. The only thing that's wrong with this one is it has a scratch right here on the lens. And I already opened up the camera and you can't even see anything. And even when you open up the camera, it opens up to this one right here. Like by default, it opens to this one. This is the main camera right here that it opens to. And I couldn't even figure out what camera this is for. I was zooming it in like 50 times, 100 times. It never got to this camera, so I don't even know what it's for. Maybe it's a different mode that I don't even know. But anyways, okay. So this is how much all the cost of parts that were needed. This is how much it's going to be. To make it easy, let's start from the top. I bought 17 phones at $160. Which cost me $2,720. The cost of parts to repair these phones is going to cost $2,768. So all in, right? So the cost that I paid for the phones and the cost of the parts that I need to pay, because the LCD screens were about $220 each, all in $5,488. So that means all the phones are going to be good. All of them are good condition. They're all going to be fixed. So I'm going to have 17 phones, all in cost $5,488. So when I go to sell these, so I put these on average because I bought 10 of them. I have 10 of these are 128 gigs. One of them is 256 gigs. And the other 6 are 512 gig models, right? So, but on average, I believe I'm going to sell them for $600. Because some people, I don't know, I got $575 or whatever. I'll probably just sell it, right? And then for the ones that are higher gigs, I'm going to sell for more. So there's a straight line. I'm going to list them for $600. Some I'm going to sell for more. Some I'm going to sell for probably a little bit less. But on average, $600. So 17 phones at $600 each is going to be $10,200. Minus the all-in price here. Minus the all-in price is $5,488. So there's going to be about a $4,712 profit. So on average, when you divide this by the 17 phones, the profit, on average, I would make about $277 in profit per phone. That's all in after everything is repaired. I know I'm going to be working on a website, a separate website that I'm going to start selling these phones at. But as of now, I'm going to sell them on OfferUp and on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to sell them locally for right now until I get the website going. Then I'll start shipping them out. So I'm going to wrap up the video. It does pay to learn how to repair. You can do this with other models. This just happens to be the S22 Ultras. You can do this with S22s. You can do this This whole thing with iPhones. It pays to learn how to repair. I know some of you guys send me messages or contact or write in the videos. Oh, I just want to, you want to do the easiest thing possible, right? Some of you say, I don't want to learn how to repair. I just want to buy and sell. Well, the thing is, if you don't know how to repair, you can't do this right here. All right, you guys, I'm sure I'll make more videos like this. I don't know how often, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.